Alright, so today we're going to go over two steps. We're going to walk through how to order a sample and how to add credits. We're going to knock these two steps out in today's video, which will get you to the point where you get $10 added to your account. So we're going to do ordering a sample first, just because I want to get an order into here so I can kind of show you how that looks, and then we'll add credits. So basically what we want to do here is, once you start building your store up, I think it's a great point in time to order a sample for yourself, because it's really nice to see that end-to-end process with the customized app, how it works from the point that you order to the point where it's shipped and to the point that you receive the item. These are all important to understand what your customer is going to experience along the way, and it allows you to kind of test your website and get a cool product along the way. Maybe you get a new phone case, maybe you get a coffee mug, the choice is yours, but I think ordering a sample is a great way to kind of test out the end-to-end process and how that feels, so you know how to support your customers in the future. So what we're going to do, I'm going to show you how to order a sample in your store. So I'm going to assume, this store that we're showing you today, this is the one we've done other videos with. We're still building this store, and this may be the same phase that you guys are in right now too. You still haven't really built out the theme. Maybe you're just kind of playing around with it. Whatever phase you're in, this demo will apply. Basically what we're going to do, since this is a demo store, again, this is not something that's, right now we have password protection on it. So you can see down here, nobody's going to be able to shop at this store. So what we can do here is, I'm going to go to settings, I'm going to go to payments, and what we're going to do up here, you can see right here, we can do test payments. So this allows us to do basically fake orders without having to put our credit card information in. Now again, if your store is already active, you're not going to have to do this step, because you don't want to do this if you're actually serving customers already. Only do this if your store's not ready, it's not customer facing yet. I'll show you guys what to do that already have existing stores in just 1 second. So what we're going to do is activate this test payment provider. And again, this is just going to allow us to simulate transactions without having to actually put in a credit card and actually charging your card. All right, so what we're going to do, activate this bogus gateway. And now it's been activated. So now we can do some test transactions. If you already have a store, you're not going to do this step, but what you can do, which kind of mimics the same process that we're going to be going through, is create a 100% discount code. So go to discounts, create an order discount. We're going to just generate one, percentage, 100% off. You're not going to want to give this code out, obviously, but for just testing purposes, go ahead and create this code. You can go back in and delete it later, or what I like to do is just set an end date from like 2 days from now, so that way if I forget to delete it, it's going to expire anyway. But I'm just going to call this free instead of that, and then I'll save it. Maybe free admin. Alright, so now that that's saved, all you guys that have a store already, this is going to be the way that you can put in a test order. Alright, so now we're going to jump into the store. And these are the products that we created yesterday, so I'm just going to use one of these. And we'll just go with the default settings here. Now, if you guys are actually ordering a test product, make sure you order something that you could actually use. So, get the phone that you actually have, whatever product you're ordering. Alright, so I'm just going to do this since I'm actually not going to process it, but just want to show you guys how to do it. Alright, so I'm just gonna, we'll update this. What's a good dog name? We'll go with Bailey. Alright, save that. I'm just gonna throw in a random photo. Again, this is something, if you guys are actually building this product, create something that you're gonna like. Maybe it's a picture of your dog. Alright, I'm just going to add that to the cart. We got all these items in here from the other day when we were testing. I'm going to remove those And there we go. All right, so I'm gonna hit the checkout button. Now, for the stores that created the discount code, you can type that in here. For those of you that are in that development where we activated the bogus gateway, you don't even need to worry about this step, but we'll show you both. All right, so I'm just gonna put in the details here. Matt, this can be bogus information for me because I'm not actually shipping this. So I'm just gonna select a random address. You're gonna wanna put your actual address here though, because this is where that sample item is gonna be shipped to. Continue to shipping. And we're just going to go ahead and use the standard shipping. Go to payment. And now you can see this B here. That kind of signifies that we're using a bogus gateway. And all you got to do for a successful transaction test is just hit 1. And then just put in, could be any name on here, it doesn't even matter. And then you just have to pick an expiration that's sometime in the future. So I'm just going to do 0128. Security code, it just has to be 3 digits, 1, 2, 3. Now, if you guys actually don't have a bogus gateway, put in the discount code. Once you put in the discount code, it's not gonna charge you anything. And then I'm just going to hit pay now. So that order's been processed. I've got the confirmation screen up here now. Let's jump back into the customized app. So here we are. I'm going to refresh. And we see we've got 1 order. So this, you can see that this is where your orders are going to come when your customers place orders with customized products. They're going to fall into here. So this is where I can review the item, right? I can take a look at it here. You can actually view it in 3D if you hit customer designs down here. There's that order, I can see it right here. I can view that in 3D if I want. So you as a store owner, you can really take a look and see what your customers are designing, making sure they haven't made any errors. Just a nice way to check and see what item's going to be sent to the customer. So that looks good. You don't have to do that, but it's something that I like to do on orders. Especially if it looks like there might be a mistake on there, I'll go ahead and correct it for the customer, or maybe you'll reach out to them and say, "Hey, did you mean to do this?" This is a great place to kind of catch those types of errors if they do occur. This order looks pretty good though. Again, it's confirming the Shopify order number, all that. So now this is we have 3 statuses with orders that come in, and the reason we have these, I'll explain each one of them. So ready is just saying, okay, this order is ready to be processed. So let's say you come in the morning and you've got 20 orders sitting in the queue. You go through, you review those. You can bulk select them all and say, hey, these are all ready to go. And it's going to move them all to the ready status. But let's say you got a customer email that says, hey, I ordered this. This happens all the time with phone cases. Hey, I ordered this. I'm not 100% sure I ordered the right phone type. Can you hold on to my order? I'm going to verify that I have the iPhone 12. So in those cases, you might come in here and say, okay, I'm going to hold this order. I'm going to put it in a hold status until I hear back from the customer confirming that we're good to go. That's what the hold status is used for. Not something that will happen that often, but it's convenient if you need to mark off a status of an item and put it kind of on the side until you hear back. Not ready is kind of the default status. When an order comes in, it's going to automatically be in that not ready status. We do have plans to release automatic approval in the future, but for right now, it's manual. But again, it's very quick, especially because we have the bulk actions. If you've got 1,000 orders in here, it takes no time to process those because you can bulk select them, move them to ready, and then process them. But essentially, and then also obviously the cancel button. This is customer placed an order, they changed their mind, maybe they ordered the incorrect size, whatever that is. This is where you can cancel it. Now, one thing to keep in mind with cancellations, it will cancel the order here in Customize, but if you need to refund and cancel the order on Shopify, you're going to have to jump over to Shopify and do that there as well. to refund the customer. We're not going to get in the way of that. This is just going to cancel it out of your customized account, and it'll remove it from the orders page. But let's go ahead and process this. So I'm going to hit ready, and then you'll see if you get multiple orders, it's just going to say, you know, process 20 orders, however many you have in the ready status. So once you're ready to process the orders, hit the process button. What this is going to do is it's going to prompt how much the item costs, shipping costs. So this is the amount you're going to actually pay. And as soon as I hit yes, process now, we're going to deduct from your credits, and then that order is going to start processing. So we're going to get that design put onto the phone case, ship it to your customer, and provide you with the tracking number. That's all going to happen after you hit yes. So what I'm going to do is hit yes, and I'm going to get an error message. And the reason why is because this is a new store. We have no credits. So, you know, we're going to produce this item, but in order for us to produce it, you need to pay for it first, right? So the way that you pay for items is adding credits into your account. Think of it like a bank account. You're basically depositing funds into your customized account, and then when you process orders, we draw from that balance. If you don't have enough of a balance, we're going to get a message like this, just saying you don't have enough credits to cover the orders that you're processing. So what we're going to do is add credits. So I'm going to go here, add credits. And this, again, we have some customers that, you know, they'll add just enough to cover the amount for the order. And then we have some customers that put in thousands of dollars at a time. It's really completely up to you. For this example, you know, you can put in $1, you can put in $10, $20, whatever that amount is. Completely up to you. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add $20 to this account. So I'm going to hit add credits, and then I'm going to hit pay with card. And then what that's going to do is it's going to pop up a prompt for you to put in your email and credit card information. So what I'm going to do here, I'm not going to do this just because for this demo I'm just going to preload the account using our back end here. But this is where you'll key in your credit card information. What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to add funds to this demo account using the magic behind the scenes. So I'm going to add 20 bucks. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do that. That's what you guys will finish, but then I'm just going to jump back here. And I added credits, just like you would add credits, $20. So you can see it was just an admin credit on this one because I didn't actually put in my card info, but yours will look very similar. After you put in your card info, you now have $20 in credits on your account. So if I jump back to the store, the dashboard, you can see my add credits step is now completed. Again, you don't have to add $20, you can add whatever you want. And that balance is yours too. Keep that in mind. If you decide that you don't want to use the system anymore and you have credits in your account, we can refund those back to your card. So those funds are always yours until you use them, obviously. So don't feel like you're going to lose out on whatever funds you put in here. If you decide not to use the platform, these can always be refunded back to you. So that step is now completed. Now the next step is ordering a sample, which we already did that. We showed you how to order the sample. Now we just got to process it. So it's, again, we're going to go process order. We already marked this one as ready. And this one is going to cost $14.60. We know we just put $20 in the account, so we know we're going to be able to order the sample. So I'm going to hit process. And your orders are now processed. And you see now, if I refresh the page, that order is gone. There's no more that are pending approval. Now, if I want to see that order, I can always go hit all. Just hit search, and there it is. We can see that it's in approved status. This is all you need to do from, like, this order will now be completed by our team. It'll get shipped to your customer, and when you come back in a day or two, the tracking number will be populated, and you'll get that all back to your Shopify store as well. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go back to the dashboard. There you go. The ordering a sample step is complete. Now we're ready to get the $10 added to the account. Before I do that, I just want to show you, go back to the credits page. just show you kind of how this works. So we added the $20 right here, and then we processed that order, $14.60, and we're left with $5.40 in our account. So you can kind of see it's going to run like a bank account. All your transactions are going to be on here. If I wanted to see details of what this one was, I can go in here. I can say, okay, it was for this order, this product. Here's the shipping cost. Here's the total. Very much like a bank account. So what did I have in there? It was $5.40. I'm going to go back and I'm going to go to the dashboard. I'm going to add the $10 here. Complete the step. Boom. $10 has been added to my account. If I go to credits now, I've got $15.40. So here's my onboarding bonus, and I now have $15.40 in my account. So that completes the onboarding steps. In the next videos, we're going to talk through about more of the features that you need to be aware of, just kind of give you some real deep tutorials and give you some tips and tricks along the way. So thanks for watching the video. If you guys have any questions, don't hesitate. On the bottom right here, there's a chat window. A lot of times we're there, we'll answer immediately. If not, we'll get that and we'll email you back. But don't hesitate to reach out with any questions. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you in the next one.